What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into the MMA LADS podcast. I'm your host, Max. This is my co-host, Kevin. Today, we're going to be talking to you about UFC 323, Merab Dvalishvili versus Peter Yan. So stay tuned for the best picks. All right, Kevin. Well, it's finally here, the last card of the year. What do you think? We got Merab Dvalishvili versus Peter Yan. We're going to go through this relatively quickly. I just want to get really into the odds on this because I think there's value to be found in this card. I want to start off by saying we got Merab Dvalishvili as the heavy favorite, minus 485, and we got Peter Yan plus 370. Well, Kevin, what do you think of these odds?
Man, these odds are insane, and I feel like it's just a bit too much. I feel like maybe it should be like minus 200 and plus 200, something like that. I think it's a bit too much, but I understand why. We understand why. Merab already beat Peter Yan, and he beat him in a crazy, crazy way. What was it, 50-45?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Shot a crazy amount of takedowns.
He got the most takedowns like in a fight, right?
Yeah,
in that fight. It was insane. I completely understand. I understand why the odds are like that. There's some people saying, well, Peter was saying, hey, listen, I was very sick. I was a bit injured. You know, that's why my defense wasn't that good. You know, I didn't have that much cardio or something like that. I think this is going to be a much better Yan for sure. This is not going to be the same fight. And Merab knows that. He knows that. He knows that this is a whole different Peter Yan. Peter Yan, he's been on the streak right now. He's been killing it. He defeated Davidson. His last fight was crazy. So
yeah, he beat McGee recently too.
Oh, that was the most recent one. McGee, my bad. But yeah, man, Peter Yan, he's really, and I'm sure he's been practicing a lot on the wrestling and the takedown.
I'm sure. Yeah,
like you have to.
You have to. Yeah. He knows what he's doing going
against this guy.
Yeah, bro.
This guy, the king, the GOAT of the bantamweight division, the machine, is what they call this man.
Fair. But look, I'm sticking with the odds on this one personally. I'm going minus 140. Sorry, my bad. Minus 485. Wow. I mean, that's huge. That's a huge gap. But to be honest with you, Merab at this point, I don't think anybody's beating this guy at 135. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't see anybody on the roster right now that could beat him, that could stop his takedowns. If he takes this fight seriously, I mean, Yan is a serious guy. I know Merab, sometimes he likes to joke around a little bit. He was joking around with Sean O'Malley or whatever. But if he goes into this very serious, which I think he is, I think he knows Peter Yan is dangerous. I think it's going to be more of a repeat of what happened. We're going to see, I think Yan is going to be able to stuff more of the takedowns, but Merab is going to be able to get the takedown.
But you say you think it's going to be a repeat? You think it's going to be 50-45 again?
No, not 50-45. I'm saying another dominant performance by Merab.
I don't know about dominant, but I do believe Merab's going to win.
Yeah.
I do believe he's going to win.
Yeah.
But this Peter Yan, dude, you lost to this guy. I would do everything in my power to defend because I know that's what he's going to aim for. Listen, Yan's striking is a lot better. But, you know, Merab, he's that guy right now.
Something about him, man.
He's that guy.
He just has insane cardio, insane wrestling. Nobody's beating him right now, in my honest opinion. All right, so for our co-main, we got Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Another really good fight, man. Joshua Van has been looking very, very good as of late. I mean, he just had an incredible fight with Brandon Royval, man. He looked incredible. That was like, could have been fight of the freaking year at that point. That was crazy.
It was unexpected too.
Super unexpected.
What was it, like 5-day notice or something?
Something like that. Yeah,
super short notice.
Super short. But anyways, he's finally getting a shot at the title. I'm happy for him. Look, man, deserving. Look, he's ranked number 1. Kid rose really fast. I think Alexandre Pantoja might be a little bit too much for him, though. I think this is. I'm gonna go with Alexandre Pantoja flat out. Minus 238. Joshua Van is plus 195. The reason why I'm going with Alexandre Pantoja, he's very methodical with his training, and he trains. I think he trains for the opponent. I was recently watching an interview with Joshua Van, and he says, I don't have a game plan for Alexandre Pantoja. I'm just going to go out there and do what I do best. That's not what I want to hear. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not what I want to hear. You have with a guy so skilled as Alexander Pantoja, with so many tools that he has, you have to come up with a game plan. You and your coaches need to sit down, watch footage, start writing stuff down, and be like, hey, look, this is what we need to do. I see little openings here. I see little things here, and capitalize. I mean, I think Joshua Van is explosive. He could catch him in the striking, but I think if you just go in there and just think you're gonna wing it against a freaking champ that's like been so dominant, like Alexander Pantoja, he's going to come out there, and I think he's going to probably get a submission off of Joshua Van. Late fight submission. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
So what I'm thinking is, I want Joshua Van to win. I want him to knock out Pantoja.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And that'll be amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, he's the rookie. This is the rookie versus the vet. You get me? And this vet he's considered one of the best flyweights ever. He's been on a crazy streak right now. He's beat all the top contenders. If Pantoja is going to win, it's most likely going to be by submission, for sure. Mm-hmm. And what you just said about Van, he's just going to wing it. That's not good. I don't like to hear that too, buddy. That's not. I wouldn't place a bet on that. That's not a safe bet. You get me? But man, how exciting would it be if Joshua Van just gets him? Look, we got to remember, Pantoja cuts a lot of weight, and he gasses out quick, too. Van, I think he has one of the best cardio in the game. He doesn't sweat. Watch him fight. He doesn't sweat. It's the third round. He's not sweating. I'm like, holy shit. Where's the sweat coming out of this guy? He's not breathing hard or anything.
Fair.
And he has explosive hands. Man, I don't know. I believe Pantoja's going to win. That's a safe bet by submission, too. But my heart, I want Van to knock him out so bad. How crazy would it be?
To end the year like that, that'd be crazy.
How crazy would it be?
He would be the youngest champion, or would it be John Jones? Right? Currently.
No, I think John Jones was like, what, 23?
Well, how old is this kid?
He's 24.
Oh, okay. Still really young. That's still
really
very
young.
Good.
A champion at 24 years old?
Incredible.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Let's say if Joshua does win, it's going to be a rematch, right?
I think so, man. I think you got to give it to Alexander Pantoja. I think he's defended the belt so many times. That
I agree.
You have to. Yeah, you have to.
I agree.
Yeah. Unless they want to do something fun. If Brandon Moreno wins against...
he's right there.
Well, we'll talk about that later. But that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. So are you going to take Joshua Van, or you're going to take Alexander Pantoja?
Let me tell you one. My brain is saying Pantoja submission. My heart's saying Van by knockout. But it's just too risky.
It's risky.
It's too risky. I'm going to go Pantoja. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. All right, our next fight down the card, we got another flyweight banger. Look, Brandon Moreno, ranked number 2 versus Tatsuro Taira. I love this fight. I think it's a great matchup. Brandon Moreno's working his ass off, man. I mean, they've been feeding him everybody in the freaking division. And look, Brandon Moreno's a freaking stud still, man. Like, he has not, to me, I think he has not missed a step. And he's still killing it. He's had a hard fight against Pantoja. But look, man, that guy's a champion. And he was a champion too. And, you know, sometimes you just meet your maker. But look, minus 102 versus 118. It's a pick 'em right now. Very close. I kind of like Brandon Moreno on this. I'm going to be honest with you. I think just because of the experience. But, you know, Tatsuro Taira is younger. Maybe he might be a little faster than. Maybe he might have that edge, that young person edge, fast twitch muscles. But look, man, Brandon Moreno, to me, Brandon Moreno's like a complete fighter, man. He's got great head movement. He's got great hands.
Jiu-jitsu.
He's got the Mexican jiu-jitsu. He can wrestle when he needs to. And I think that, bro, when you're so well-rounded like that, I think it's just tough to deal with that, especially somebody young like Tatsuro Taira. I personally am gonna go with Brandon Moreno, and could be a decision fight possibly. It's a 3-rounder, so
shit.
And it's flyweight. I think this could be a decision. Brandon Moreno, what do you think?
I'm surprised this is not a fight of the night card, you know. I wish this was a main event for their own little card. But, yeah, man, this is the same thing as Joshua Van versus Pantoja. We got a veteran versus a rookie. So, these rookies, they're coming up.
Dude, I know.
They're coming up, and it's exciting. We love to see that. We love to see new faces in the division. It gets more exciting. We don't know what's going to happen. This guy's so brand new. It's awesome. So, but I'll tell you this: Tatsuro Taira, he's a great grappler. He's from Japan. They're really trying to push Japan fighters.
Yeah.
Check this out: the UFC, they never had a Japanese champion before. No. Never.
No, never.
Never. So that's what they're really trying to push, man. They're really trying to push that that UFC in Japan. Of course, we got another crazy goat, Brandon Moreno, Mexican. Let's go.
Let's go.
But yeah, like you just said, Brandon Moreno, he's a well-rounded fighter, very, very well-rounded. And Tatsuro Taira, he's great too, but he's not as good at the striking. His last performance, when he fought Brandon Royval, he was getting pieced up.
Yeah.
He was getting pieced up bad. So in this fight, man, the thing is, I think Moreno's gonna win, right? But if he wins and Pantoja wins, they're gonna fight for the 4th time.
I know, and we can't.
And he lost. He lost all 3.
Yeah, we can't have.
So that's why Moreno's been fighting so many contenders, but he keeps winning, man.
Winning. He's the hardest Brandon Moreno's the hardest gatekeeper right now.
Right?
You try beating that guy. I mean, that guy's freaking tough as nails.
But let me tell you, if Tatsuro Taira wins, man, it's a great fight for Pantoja. So let me tell you, so if Taira wins, he has great grappling.
Yeah.
You know, great grappler versus great grappler. Who has the better hands in that end? So that'll be a great fight.
Or if Van wins, we got 2 young cats.
Oh no! If Van wins, I think Van's gonna beat Taira, no problem.
Yeah. But I'm saying it'll be fun to see 2 young guys fighting.
Oh, that'll be awesome. That'll be very young guys. But the odds are right with me. The odds are right. Man, I'm gonna go with Moreno, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so too.
By decision too.
By decision, yeah. I mean, it's flyweight. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see him getting
knockouts.
submitted or getting knocked
submitted,
out.
so.
If there's somebody that's gonna do knockouts, it's Van.
Right, yeah. If you're crazy and you want to put a Van knockout, I mean, shit, go for it.
Let's go. Oh shit, Henry, so that's here.
Okay. All right, our next fight down the card, we got Triple C, Henry Cejudo, the Olympic champ, the freaking bantamweight champ, the flyweight champ.
Triple cringe.
No, chill. Don't hate on his accolades. But he's fighting Peyton Talbot, Frank Ocean's boyfriend. All right, look, Peyton Talbot, I'll be honest with you, he got absolutely fraud-checked, exposed by Raoni Barcelos. Barcelos? I think that's how you say his name. Raoni, that's how you say it. Anyways, look, he got absolutely exposed. He came back, he got a win. Okay, they're giving him Henry Cejudo, who's just right above the 10 ranking. And this is Henry Cejudo's retirement fight. I heard him say that. Sad, but look, the guy's been eating a lot. He's looking a little fat, I'm going to be honest with you. If he makes weight, bro, and he looks good, god damn it, bro, that guy's a beast. But he's been hitting the tacos a little hard, I'm not going to lie. And I do watch the Kamaru Usman podcast with him.
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound. It's a
Shout
good
out
podcast.
to you guys.
But look, Henry Cejudo, with all the accolades that he's had, I think this younger man is going to get the better of him. I just think the height difference is crazy. The reach is crazy on Peyton Talbot. The odds are in favor for Peyton Talbot, minus 285. We got Henry Cejudo, plus 230. I think usually when guys who already have one foot out the door, it's not worth me betting money on, to be honest with you. So I think this is going to be a nice step up in the rankings so we could finally get Peyton Talbot, because obviously it seems like the UFC has been pushing Peyton Talbot. But I think this will be a nice step into the rankings for him. He'll be ranked number 10 probably after this if he wins this. But I think I think this is how it's going to go down. Peyton Talbot's going to land the strikes from the outside. Henry's going to be able to get in a couple takedowns, maybe 1 or 2. But I think Peyton's going to be able to stand back up and just beat him from the outside, kind of like a long range strikes. So it's just hard. It's hard. Like let me see if I can pull up a picture. I don't know if you've seen it. The height difference between.
How crazy is? How tall is he?
Okay, let's pull this up.
Peyton Talbot can't be that tall.
Ready?
Oh shit, he's 5'10".
We got Henry Cejudo 5'4", 5'10". So it's a 6 inch Look at the reach difference, bro.
Oh shit, the 6'2".
Another 6-inch reach difference, bro. That's crazy. Look at the leg reach, 3 inches. I don't see it. Henry's too short, too stocky. He's on the way out. Look, I was a huge fan. I still am a huge fan of Henry Cejudo. I think he's a great fighter. But honestly, when you're fighting somebody young like this, where you have a lot of physical disadvantages, and you got one foot out the door, it's just hard. It's hard to put money on that. So I think the odds makers had it right on this fight. I think minus 285 is warranted for Peyton Talbot. I'm gonna go Peyton Talbot by decision.
Okay. So I'm actually thinking the opposite. You can't count out Henry. He's a great wrestler.
Oh, for sure.
Peyton Talbot, he didn't go that far into wrestling.
No.
So I think Henry's main thing is his wrestling. Of course, he got crazy strike. He got knockout power. So Henry has to be very smart and defensive. So if I were Henry, I'd just be wrestling him the whole time. Easy win. We saw what happened with his fight with Barcelos.
Yeah, Barcelos.
He was getting ragdolled and stuff like that. So I think Henry's a former champ, man. Listen, but if Peyton wins, that's a former champ that he just beat. He deserves to be top 10 for sure.
See, but Henry likes to strike a little bit more to get into the wrestling. So I think that's where Peyton might have that, where he's going to keep him at range. And it's going to be a lot harder for him to get in.
Maybe, but Henry knows what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Triple C, Olympic champ. Two weight division champ. Come on, he knows what he's doing.
So you're going to go with Henry?
I think I'm going to go by Henry by decision.
Okay.
It's his final fight too. So he got everything to lose, so he better win.
All right, our next fight down the card. Look, we got Jan Blachowicz. He's finally coming back versus Bogdan Guskov. Look, I think John's been out for quite a while. I haven't seen him fight in a while.
Shoulder.
Yeah. So, look, Bogdan's coming off a couple wins now, which is good. He's been looking pretty good. I've seen him fight a couple times. Jan Blachowicz, sadly, I hate to say this, I feel like he's kind of a little bit on the decline.
He's old.
He's getting a little older. He's still good. He's still a freaking tough guy. He's got a granite fucking chin. But look, he's a little bit on the decline now. Former champion, he's always got that grit in him. But Bogdan has been looking pretty good. I think this is a pretty equal fight. And look, the odds kind of agree with me too. We got Jan Blachowicz minus 120. And Bogdan at plus 100, so pretty close in the odds, to be honest with you. This is a tough one for me, man. I haven't seen Jan fight in a while. Every time I think of Jan, I think of him as a champion. He was fucking people up, you know what I mean, with that crazy Polish power. I just have not seen that Polish power in a long time. I'm going to be honest with you. Who was the last person he knocked out? I mean, it's probably Luke Rockhold, huh? I can't think of who was the last person he knocked out. But it had to have been Luke Rockhold.
Dominic Reyes.
Maybe, yeah. Could have been Dominic Reyes, yeah.
It was Dominic
Reyes.
But
that was freaking years ago, you know what I mean? So at this point, look, I'd love to see Jan Blachowicz come back on top. I don't know. I don't know. This one's going to be maybe a feeler for me. I personally would not bet on this fight just because I don't know. It's a little bit too unpredictable for me. So I personally would not bet on this fight. But this is kind of be a feeler for me if Jan Blachowicz still has what it takes to be top 5 or top 3 or top, you know what I mean? Like light heavyweight, there's still some tough guys he's got to fight. So let's see. I mean, I would love to see him come back. But look, Bogdan's looking good. He's fresh. He's hungry. He's coming up the rankings. There's a very good chance that Bogdan can win this fight.
For me, I want to see new faces. Jan Blachowicz, he's been in the top 5 for a while. Recently his fights haven't been as exciting. He just you can't beat age. You can't beat Father Time.
Right.
You can't beat it. Can't beat it. So it's okay, man. But man, if he's surprised as fuck, he deserved to be in the top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
But me, what I really want to see, I love seeing new faces. This guy is a new upcomer, hungry wolf. And man, yeah, he's been on a roll right now. So how crazy would it be if Bogdan knocks out fucking Jan?
That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely crazy.
That would be crazy. That's something that I want to see.
And look, he's ranked number 11. If he beats him, he goes up pretty high. He goes up pretty high.
Okay, so let's say this.
Right.
If Bogdan wins, who does he fight next?
I'm going to throw out a fun name. I don't know if this happened at all at some point, but Johnny Walker would be kind of fun.
Johnny Walker, what number is he? I don't think he's top 5.
He might be like around
He's number 8.
8 maybe.
That's what I'm guessing.
But still,
But I'm saying I want to see him fight somebody.
fight somebody higher.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Up there in the top 5.
Yeah.
Who do you think he should fight?
Let's give him. Is Dominic Reyes top? No, Dominic Reyes is
Can I give a name?
bro. Yeah, give a name.
I want to see him versus Khalil Roundtree. That's a great fight.
Okay.
That's
Or how about him versus Hill?
I think Hill's on a down too.
Yeah, it's still out of
How about
5.
Hill versus John?
Hill versus John. Okay.
That would be nice.
That'd be cool.
I would like to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
But Bogdan versus Khalil, that'd be a great fight. That's
kinda-
something that I would like
yeah.
to see. Awesome. Or maybe him versus Jerry.
Yeah, Khalil needs some time off though.
He does. He needs some
needs a
time.
little
All right. So him versus Jerry.
Yeah. No, Jerry needs to fight for the title at some point, bro.
I mean, you can't.
Shit.
I think he needs
know.
one more because they're not gonna give it to him. You know who's gonna fight for the title?
Oh
next?
yeah, this guy.
Carlos.
I
I think he's gonna be
Carlos Ulberg, yeah.
in February
Okay.
because it's gonna be in Australia. So
It'll be interesting. I still got Alex Pereira on that, anyways. Easy, but
probably,
anyways.
yeah, probably.
But yeah, for sure. Bogdan Guskov, man, if he wins this fight, I mean, look,
It only goes up from
He only
here.
goes up from here. So yeah, I don't know. To me, I'm not betting on this fight. Would you? You taking anything or not?
Damn, the numbers are too close.
It's a little too close for my life.
But I do want Bogdan to win.
Look, honestly, plus 100 for Bogdan is not a bad. I'm just throwing this out there. It's not a bad. Look, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Plus 100 for Bogdan is not a bad bet at all.
Yeah.
If you cash that in, because it's that close. So, all right. Well, now we're gonna give you our 3 picks of the night. All right. So my first pick is gonna be Merab Dvalishvili to beat Peter Yan by decision. Okay. Now we're gonna go down and we're gonna go Alexander Pantoja. It's gonna be my second pick, and I'm gonna pick him at money line minus 238. Okay. If you're feeling a little ballsy, I would go Pantoja submission.
I knew it.
Okay. And my third pick is gonna be Peyton Talbot, money line against Henry Cejudo. Kevin, what's yours?
I gotta go with the first one. So I'm gonna pick Merab by decision, of course. That's the machine.
Yeah.
That's the champ. The bantamweight GOAT. You get me? That's a king right now. I don't think Young's gonna beat him. So that's an easy pick for me. Second pick. Get ready. I'm gonna choose Joshua Van.
Oh, okay.
And guess how?
How? Tell me.
By knockout.
Oh, you're ballsy.
I want to see Pantoja get knocked out. I want to see it, and I want it to happen Saturday night.
Oh my gosh, you are.
I
crazy.
need it. I need it. So let's go,
That'd be
Joshua
crazy.
Van.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It'll excite the world. Why not? It'll be exciting. Let's make it happen.
Oh, I see which one you're looking at there, Kevin.
There you go. That's right. So the third one, I'm gonna choose Bogdan, man. He's just a young, upcoming guy. I want to see fresh faces on the top. That's it. Now by that one, listen, John got a chin. I don't think
He
it's gonna
does.
be knockout. I think it's probably gonna be by decision. It's probably gonna be by decision. So yeah, those are my.
Take the money line. Plus 100 is a good. I'll be honest.
Little
Plus
money,
100 money line, safer. I think it's safer than going decision
Yeah.
with John Blachowicz because, bro, light heavyweight anybody could get knocked out.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest
true.
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would take take the plus 100 if you're gonna go Bogdan.
Whoop.
Yep, that's all
I will
you.
take it.
Nice.
But yeah,
Pretty
those are my
solid. Pretty
three.
solid. So yours, the interesting one in yours is gonna be the Joshua Van.
I just need to see.
Oh man, if he pulls that off, man, we're gonna go crazy.
We're
Let's
gonna
be
go
honest.
crazy.
We're gonna go fucking crazy.
We're gonna go crazy.
But look, man,
Mm.
if that happens, we go crazy. If not, he didn't stick to his game plan, which is he doesn't have a game plan. Either way, we're gonna get a lot of entertainment with the final card of the year. It's sad to say that because now we're gonna get like a little break. You know, we're not gonna
Shit,
have.
but guess what?
Ooh,
We're gonna have a long break. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
We're heading to 2026. Paramount UFC.
Let's
No
go.
more pay-per-views, baby.
9 p.m.
No, 9 p.m.
Let's go.
A lot earlier. We live in the East Coast. We need that.
I know.
We don't like sleeping late. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think it works out. But hey, that was our predictions for UFC 323. So thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for the next one.